Hello, my name is Kendrick Celestine, and today I'm going to be talking in my video about my New Orleans trip. And also, I wanted to share this with you guys. So, given my experience about my trip to New Orleans, I was there for about 5 days. And it's funny because I went there about 2 weeks ago. I was over there, so... And it's weird because I flew out of LAX. I took... Delta straight to New Orleans. It was like 3 hour 25-minute trip, so I really had a good time. And I landed at the Louis Armstrong International Airport, and I took my transportation, a shuttle. So I took me to the place, rent my car out, and we rent the car out for Sprint. It was a Sprint company for we Sprint the cars. And we actually got a good truck. So and the truck we got, it was a good car. It was a 2023 car we had. It was Toyota Highlander. It was a Toyota Highlander. No, Toyota Tundra. Good truck. So we stood at, and the hotel was like 5 minutes from where we stood at when I rent the car at. It's really bad. So, and I stood at the Sheraton Hotel. Nice, good view city, everything. Plus, I stood on Canal Street, and that street was still there. You know, and for 5 days, ate there, good seafood, and I was there for a wedding, so I really had a good time. I'll tell you the truth, but I mean, the good side of my version and the ugly side of the version. So, and other than that, I just, let's see, the good side of the version, you know, I really ate out with the family. And then, you know, we had a good time, you know, ate some good seafood. I ordered a lot on my menu. I spent like a lot of money on my menu. So, had like clams, mustard. I pretty much ate a lot of seafood, drank a lot of alcohol for at least for a couple of days and stuff. And other than that, so everything else has been pretty good. So, like, I ate good food. I ate at this place called Draco's Seafood. It was really good. Really good food. It was my first time having it. So, and I ate, so it was pretty good. Slept over Sheraton one night. We were just only for the hotel. I don't know, I woke up early, you know, because both my family members were just talking too much. I opened the window. And out of that, so we just cursed each other out. And, you know, we went out of it, we went into it, and we just got into it. And my cousin one of my cousins wanted to go somewhere for her birthday. And picked the place and stuff. And then my cousin ended up complaining about the stuff and everything. Plus, if you watch the video, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. So I'm just gonna tell you my experiences if you watch it, and I say that to your face if it would. But anyway, let me get to the point of my story. But so we entered this restaurant called Merrill's. It was called Merrill's Restaurant. So I ate down there. It was pretty good, and out of that, so it was pretty good. So we ate there, but it was pretty much the same thing. So, and we ate pretty much everything. Seafood, everything's pretty much the same order. And then the next day, you know, then I stood at this hotel, it's called Plaza Suite. Pretty good, so it was just there. So I was there most of 4 days. And then my auntie wanted to go to this restaurant. It was called Heritage Pantries. It was Heritage Commercials. She loved the food very much. I had like their grits gizzards. It was really good. It was grits shrimp. Real good food. And I really enjoyed it very much. Had a good time. Ate a lot of good food. And all I did is drove around the city. Just a circle, all the circle. I wanted to do like the plantations and alligator swim tours, but my cousin didn't want to be out there, you know, because of the history. The slaves were beating up the stuff. But other than that, and everything else has just pretty much been the same. So I just wanted to let you know, like, yeah, they kind of ruined the moments. Because, I mean, I had a good time, but it was just like they ruined the good moments. So, but I went there for the wedding. So my cousin got engaged to his fiance about 9. They've been together for 9 years, but they've been engaged to his fiance. But my cousin was a guy, so he been with his woman for about 9 years, and they've been engaged for 3 years, and they finally just got married like 2 weeks ago. So, and let's see. And to me, did I find anybody special down there? No, I have not. So, I really was there just for the family. So, and actually, I was just there to have fun, have a good time, and that was it. But I wasn't really thinking about it. But other than that was more, I'll tell you, but that's just all where my people are from, is from New Orleans. So, and that's just from, until I went from my mama's people, but this was with my daddy's people, city here. So, my last name is like Celestine. Celestine is just common to the city of New Orleans. So, but I got people who live outside of New Orleans. So, there's a little town called St. James Persian. So, that's where all my my daddy's people all originate from there. So, but other than that, everything else has been for me good. So, the rest of the family came over. So, we had like And then the third day, I ate at this restaurant was called Mother's. Mother's was good. I like Mother's. I had a blood Mary shot. It was super good, but it was kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie. It's really nasty, really, really, truly nasty. I didn't really like blood Mary shot, spicy shot. One time I had it, never again, never again. Yeah, so I had never been like alcohols and stuff, but drunk a couple waters. Man, I had a good time, but I wanted to try to like their pastry, one of their breakfasts. I never got the chance to try it. Everybody kept saying how good it was, but I wanted to try it, but I never did. And I went to this restaurant. It's called Dean's Seafood. It was Dean's Food. And I had like these mushroom stuffings. It was really good inside, and I had them really good. It was like delicious, real, real delicious. And then after during the wedding day, I didn't wear a suit. It was like, I don't know, it was because this was like the last minute. I had him like try to like buy to like get a suit, but it was more like, I don't know what suspected was going to be inside, outside, when my cousin was getting married, or inside. So we stood at this inside called the DoubleTree, and the DoubleTree was really, you know, inside. So it was top of the building, everyone good. And honestly, I took so many pictures of the city, the buildings, the streets, the communities. It was, I'm not gonna lie, when I went down there, it was really a good time. I mean, I went there going a good time. Even if it changes like to hot and cold and everything. But let's see. And I went down there, drove around. And there was a lot of good art museums down there. I wanted to see some of the art, so, but I didn't really get a chance. So like, I was with my family, so I sit back and observe. And it was weird. When I went down the escalators, when I went down, all of a sudden I started to remember those escalators. When I went down when I was a kid, I was with my brother during that time. And for some reason, it just gave me a reminder. My grandma picked me up. And I haven't been down there since I was a kid. If I was a kid, when I came back as an adult, it's a whole different experience. But it was really beautiful, so I got to go there for 5 days. I had a good time. And pretty bad. I mean, I wasn't really like expecting like pretty much toxic, you know, coming around and all the backlash, whatever. But I actually, well, I'm not gonna lie, what, and it's weird, but my cousin bought a whole nother hotel just because, you know, and all that money. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna follow them do that. No, I told my aunt, let them do that. You know, hey, they want to waste more money, let them waste more money. I'm gonna just stay on a discount timeshare and then save money. And now it was weird when I stood at the hotel. It's called the Plaza. It didn't have no windows. It was like during like the windows. It was like the hotel still was like from the 1990s and stuff. And then I had cousins came over and stuff. You know, one of my third cousins came over. We had a good conversation about like living, like, you know, how we ain't making the amount of, I can't remember. But my cousin was really cool. It was my first time meeting him. He took pictures. I took like a lot of pictures. I took like 300 something pictures, and I made a video, clips of videos. And I created this one log was going to be a video, and I was going to post it on my other backup channel, and I was going to do that, but my phone was so storaged up during that day. It is like when I had to delete all my storage off the phone. My storage was so full, I had to delete some apps until I deleted all my pictures, all the videos I worked. I was so pissed off, it wasn't even funny. All that work. I made some good memories on that photo and in those videos. But I posted some of my other best pictures on other social media platforms and stuff, but I saved those. But all the majority I make the video on, I was like, man, damn. I was really peed off about that. And but at least I have some of my other backup pictures I had on social media. But it was really fun, so I had a good time. But at the same time, I said, know what? All right. And I told one of my cousins, all right, since you want to say that, it's going to be my last time doing this for you. It's going to be my last time. You got to have this good moment, but it's going to be my last time doing this for you. It's going to be my last time. But I had a good time when I got back. So I flew from New Orleans to Houston. And then Houston went straight to LA. So, and flying New Orleans to Houston was like 53 minutes. And then when I fly to Houston to LAX was like 2 hours and 1 hour. Actually, it was like 1 hour, I'll say 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I had a good time on the trip, so I really had fun. And I couldn't complain about it. I really enjoyed my time there, and I had great moments and everything. But it was good to get out, But I wasn't trying to expecting all the toxic coming around me, so, in the fanny, so, when I was down there. But, like I said, I could, and another thing, I could, in the situation, I could have bought me a whole nother ticket and went straight home. But, look, I'm down here, let me spend some time, let me get this out of the way. And once I did that, alright, last time, okay, but this is my last time dealing with this here, ever. Oh, y'all, nah, it's my last time dealing with y'all. And the only reason why it kept me real grounded, because I had an uncle who really cared about me. That's who really kept me grounded. I'll tell you this, if I didn't have that uncle who didn't care for me, oh no, I'd have did some ass whooping on them. But in there, I just wanted to share you guys about my experience. I went to New Orleans trip, but I had a good time, ate some good food, went to the wedding, you know, just want to enjoy. And they have the suit, but I did wear up, look a little bit more presentable, more appropriate, you know, at a wedding as I can. But everyone had like tuxes, and I wasn't Spanish, and I kind of wear like one of those rich people kind of like clothes and stuff. But I did look presentable as the best I can. And I did have a fresh haircut, everything. Looked just sharp. But good cologne and everything. So anyway, the title of my video, New Orleans trip. So anyway, like, dislike, share, comment. You know, share it on the other platforms. Share this and tell me about your experience by New Orleans. And like I said, all my people are from New Orleans. Well, my daddy's people are from New Orleans, but my other side of the family is from Fryson, from Shreveport. So anyway, like, dislike, comment down below. See what you guys think of it. I will continue making more later on in the future. I hope you folks have a wonderful day. This is Kendrick Celestine, and I'm out.